All right, people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. Now, as you can see here, right here, oh, you can point it right here. Yeah, let me just read this for you guys. This is a post that Damion Lowe made. I'm gonna read it for you. Seeing all this hate towards me, seeing all the people of Jamaica rejoicing and happy that I got hurt is sickening. My words might not mean anything, but I hope the ungrateful soup hurt on the belly. All right. Why my mic sound like it a peak? Why my mic sound like a peak? I'm gonna get in more details in regards to that, people. But before I do that, I want to say thank you very much, guys, for the continued support. Let me just move the mic a bit so it's a lot more clearer and it does not peak. So this statement was made by Damion Lowe a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna showcase you guys how we as fans operate. This is solely about the fans and not necessarily about the player. This is solely about the fans, and I'm going to discuss some of the things that the player did, specifically in this Gold Cup, which would have showcased the reason why I am highlighting now what the fans did. Now, before I get to that, people, I would really appreciate it if you guys see it here, on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We're almost at 29,500. I think we're close to 29,500. We're quite close to that. But, you know, the Gold Cup are closing now, people. The Gold Cup is really, really closing in. I want to hit those targets as best as possible. The Reggae Boyz have 1 week to train, to get a lot of training in, and to prepare themselves to face Guatemala in the weekend, on the weekend coming, which is quite good. That's ideal. But let's get to the meat of the matter. All right, let's cast our mind back on just before we played the two international friendlies, Jordan and Qatar. Now, the squad has been selected, the provisional squad was sent out, and all these things. And just a week before the friendlies, a week before the squad departed to Austria tour, Damion Lowe picked up an injury. It was an hamstring injury, I believe it was an hamstring injury. And at that point in time, a lot of persons don't really know how to feel about it. And I did a video. And the reason I can speak about this is because I can go into that video right now, right at this present moment. And you guys can go and check out that video for yourself and look in the comment section and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. You'll see exactly what we're talking about. In that particular video, when Damion Lowe got injured, I did a video titled Bad News, and I said, this is not good news. I think that's the title of it. This is not good news. Damion Lowe injured. And I explained what happened, or picked up the injury, the nature of the injury, and wish him farewell. And wish him not farewell, but wish him good luck on his recovery. Hope that he recover in time for the Gold Cup. Really. I because of hamstring injury, you know the nature of hamstring injury, sometimes it can be a lower grade, sometimes can be a higher grade. And we're just hopeful that he will return. Now, when I look in the comment section, there was so much distasteful hate in the comment section towards Damion Lowe. He's too wild. He's not good enough. This could be a blessing in disguise. This is a blessing. He shouldn't have been called in the first place. Never want to see him in a squad. These are all the statements that were made. And I do believe that across the social media aspects, after the news has been reported, this is the same message that has been sent around. One or two persons would have said speedy recovery. I was one of the persons that said speedy recovery because I know he's a good player. He's a really good player. Unfortunately, everyone has their perception of the player, and they stick with that particular perception, and they know who they like and they want to see who they want to see in the squad, and that's just fun. That's being fans. You can't move away from that. But it's very important that we have balanced perspective, and also we have to be careful in how we address the players. Yes, we are fans, and you think you have the right to say anything as how you feel, but you have to remember, especially someone who's doing service to the country. I can speak on that. When I was in the army, got spit in the face quite a few times, called all different type of things. But in the same sense, these are the same persons when you're sleeping at night I am on the road patrolling, just trying to ensure that they are safe. Yes, I'm getting paid for it, 100%. But is the pay value my life? Is the pay really value my life? That's the truth. Does the pay really value my life? So even though I'm getting paid for it, that does not take away the danger factor of me losing my life or anything can happen. Going back to say this, despite he's a player who's getting paid to play, or getting paid to represent the country, or who's representing the country, it does not mean that we should show this taste towards the player. And that same notion or that same energy that he got, this is what happened. This is what Damion Lowe, because he felt it. He really felt it, because he was the one who was seeing all of these comments. Whatever post is, they normally tag him and they'll see it and he will read it because he's a human being. And this is his reaction. And it's a bit subtle as in it's a bit in a calm nature, but it goes to show that at this present moment, he's proving the doubters wrong. This is what he said. Seeing all this hate towards me, see all the people of Jamaica rejoicing and happy that I got hurt is sickening. So, but first of all, what's happening on the social media landscape is not what's happening in the reality. There's a lot of people on social media for sure, but it's not the general reality of the world. Social media most persons on social media kind of live in this fantasy world of seeing the best of the best all the time. If you go on Twitter, everyone on Twitter is living this perfect life and all this. That's how they operate. That's how they operate on Twitter. But it's very harsh on him for him to pick up an injury. And what if it was a career-ending injury? Would he say the same? Remember that he's a professional footballer. That is his bread and butter. That is how he feed his family. And for people to say that, it's like you're saying, boy, as a taxi man, take away in car and give him back here and make him go find other work to do. It's just the same. It's just the same as in make a man get fired from his job for some simple stuff. You want him to be fired from his job. It's quite similar. But he got a lot of bad energy, and that is how he replied. And he said it, that it's quite distasteful to see the general people that he loved turn around against him like that to pick up an injury. And this Gold Cup campaign, or leading up to this Gold Cup campaign, he is having some brilliant games, I have to say. And we have seen this from Damion Lowe. One thing for sure, when he got injured for the camp, he wanted to join the camp. He started his recovery early, extremely early, so that he can join up with the squad. And one thing for sure with Damion Lowe, you cannot doubt his commitment. You cannot put that doubt his commitment. If you view him as good or not, if you think he's wild, if you think he's this, if you think he's that, you cannot downplay his commitment. And look at it right now. At this present moment, we cannot pick a team, we cannot pick an 11 without mentioning Damion Lowe in that possible 11 in this Gold Cup. And all the names that have been floating around and all these type of things, most of them are not here. The defenders that we want to see from here, most of them are not here. And guess what happened right now? We have to rely on the same player that so much persons were saying him while blessing in disguise, him shooting in his squad. And he's out there giving 100%, actually performing extremely well and doing quite well. So I have to say this, big up Damion Lowe, and well done so far. And you are certainly proving the doubters wrong, 100%. And I have to say, people, it's a harsh world. Football is a very, very harsh sport. And it's, as a fan, it's either you win or you lose, or you're good or you're just not good. And that's how we look at it. So that's us, as the analysts trying to, not really analysts, the YouTube or online media, trying to create a bridge in the middle that there can be a balanced perspective on all players. Because for some reason, we just want to get rid of everyone that we see and we believe is not good enough. And if you should do a poll right now, or if I should do a poll and let 100 persons send in their preferred starting lineup, I can guarantee you that not even 2 persons in that 100 will have the same lineup. There will be so much different things, which means that everyone view football different. You have your favorite player, and this player is your favorite, that player is your favorite, you will choose that. And you go based off your feelings and who you think. But at the end of the day, look at it. Many people said Mariapa should in the squad. And Mariapa is in the squad. And what if he wasn't in the squad? Damion Lowe pick up 2 yellow card. Then who we use in the centre back position? There's no Ethan Pinnock, and it's Deshaun Bernard. See. So sometimes it's quite hard to just come to a conclusion so easily, and also starting to disrespect the players. It's difficult. And many people are saying that's the general consensus of most of the fans, that the ball not good, this the ball not good, come out of the squad, this or that, and that's what's happening with even Boza right now. Many persons are saying no good. Why? Because he missed a few chances, which is, that's how it is. But if Boza was not good, Boza wouldn't be in the national team. If Boza never good, Boza wouldn't be playing for a top club like Spartak Moscow and score so much goals for Spartak Moscow and even Charleroi where he previously at. So you can't say that a player can be having a bad patch. That's just how it is. That is a part of football. But not because a player is going through a tough patch necessarily means that you're going to come out and say he's not good. I did a video speaking about Boza underperforming. I did not say Boza is not good. I said that he's just not performing as though we expect him to. And there could be a drop-off. But I did not say that he's not good. Because we know he's a good player. We know he's a quality player. Unfortunately, that's just football. And what you realize is that when it's your favorite player and it's not performing well, there's going to be so much excuse. You're going to derive so much excuse to prove the point that you're a favorite player. Rather than when it's not your favorite player now, it's just not good. So that's how a lot of persons view football, people. Anyways, big up Damion Lowe and continue to do the job. That's a part of football. Just remember that fans are fans. You can't take that away from them. Fans operate off their emotions. When the team is winning, everything is good. When the team is losing, everybody not good. Everybody not good. And not the fans not good. Nobody on the team not good. And that's just football. That is just football. But anyways, people, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you guys are doing good. And tell us what you think in the comment section. Big up Damion Lowe and having such a good Gold Cup performance, our Gold Cup campaign so far. Big up, people. MG Sports TV. Smash the like button, people. Remember to subscribe. Boom. MG Sports TV. God bless, and we are out. Boom.